Hi, my name is Katarzyna Goch. I'm from iYoni. Thank you for having me here. A new baby, the most important moment in any couple's life. A moment some couples never experience. So, how many couples actually face infertility? 1 in 5. That can be you, your sister, your friend, your colleague. In Europe, that's 25 million people. Heartbreaking for them, disasters for us. Our population is in free fall. So, how do we solve the problem? Take the example of my sister, Alex. At the age of 28, she found the perfect guy and got married. For the next 2 years, she couldn't get pregnant. She tried the internet, she tried supplements, she tried random fertility testing and visits. Again and again and again. 4 years later, still no diagnosis. And so she had IVF. Today, she's the mother of 2 daughters. But it was 4 years of wasted time, 4 years of wasted money, 4 years of heartache. All of it unnecessary if she got the right advice right at the start. Why didn't she? The key reason is that she was left alone in the chaos of fertility offers and point solutions. And she couldn't find a good fertility specialist. In Poland, there's 40 million people and 100 specialists. In Europe, there are less than 8,000 of them. And now imagine that Alex gets the right advice right from the day one. She checks her fertility with the help of AI, and she discovers that she has PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, quite common condition affecting fertility and ovulation. She talks to fertility doctor online. With the app, she adjusts her diet, training, and lifestyle to the condition, and she takes proper drugs. After 6 months, her ovulation is back and she conceives without invasive procedures. And if IVF is needed, she gets the treatment right away. iYoni is such all-in-one solution. And it works. Over 160,000 women have the app, and they love it. Every 30 minutes, 200 users put their data into iYoni. You may think, oh, an app, like millions of others. So let's have a look at the market of fertility solutions. Today, it's worth $90 billion. And most of you know some companies. You say, they all do something similar, something connected to fertility. But what exactly? Cycle tracking, fertility testing, drug selling, financial plans. They all deal with only one piece of the fertility puzzle. With iYoni, you're under coordinated, expert-driven care. We take all the pieces of the puzzle and put it into place. And there is a great team to back the idea. 2 founders with deep medical background. Professor Krzysztof Łukaszuk, leading European IVF expert, and myself, experienced fertility product manager. A dedicated IT and marketing crew. And top medical advisors from Europe and United States on board. We have good consumer traction, but we plan to work with business. We collaborate with fertility centers in Poland. Already, we've earned 60,000 euros, and we plan to expand this model. We are also preparing a pilot with global pharmaceutical company. Next year, this pilot should earn us 500Ks. In 3 years, we will scale and make money too. 1 million from fertility clinics and doctors, 500,000 from employee benefits, and 1.5 million from pharma. In 2025, we will also introduce at-home fertility tests to complete the offer. For the time, we need 2 million to grow for the sales force and business clients acquisition, for product and AI models development, and for marketing campaigns. R&D cost of fertility tests we plan to cover from EU grant. With proper funding, we have all the resources to scale. Let's help Alex and millions like her solve the fertility puzzle. Let's bring new lives and joy into the world. Thank you.
Okay, so going back to my question, right, you mentioned you have a very comprehensive solution, and you mentioned something about competitors in the financing space. Do you offer that as well? If not at the moment, maybe what are future plans?
Not at the moment. We are focusing on medical offer and collaboration with medical entities. But as I mentioned, we plan also to develop this EB offer. So this is one of the directions we are right now considering. But of course, it will depend. We are in the middle of talks with several companies to learn more about their needs and exact, expectations about such offer like employee benefits. At least we plan to start from Eastern Europe. So we are exploring companies located here.
But by companies, you mean like B2B customers, and I meant more, I was wondering if you also provide couples with, financing options to fund their, let's say, fertility treatments.
Not yet. Well, we are collaborating with fertility clinics, but mostly in terms of patient referrals, and right now expanding it into patient preparation. So, gathering data before the visits, and we focus on infertility treatment, so artificial insemination, IVF, because there is a huge value for them because IVF patient acquisition is quite expensive. Like not infertile patient, but IVF patient acquisition.
Okay,
Thank you.
Another question. You have a very strong user base. Where are your users currently located, and how do you plan on monetizing them?
The app is available in 13 different languages. So we have users from Poland. The acquisition is the cheapest, but we have also users in Europe, Germany, mostly United Kingdom, United States as well. So it's like foreign users, it's like 25% right now. So we know that we are able to provide them our services, but as I mentioned, we don't plan right now to focus on monetizing in B2C model. Like we experimented a lot, and we still experimenting. We run over 500 interviews with our users and potential users in different countries, like in 5 countries in Europe, and we have a lot of knowledge. And I'm quite sure that we have good overview on their needs, but the willingness to pay for that services is not as high as we would like it to be. So and there is a huge demand on the business side. So yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe another question on my side. Very interesting. I would like to understand the uniqueness, because you mentioned that you're kind of the only one doing all-in-one solution, but at some point there is that company Apricity. They raised 17 million, and they are trying to cover the full value chain from 3D reconstruction for embryo to the fertility treatment assessment.
Actually, as far as I know, Apricity is focusing right now on financial plans. Of course, they acquired some companies, so there is a potential to go in the similar direction. But I can still see that they are only, oriented on one sector of this entire process. Our vision is to address all the stages of fertility journey, and it's not just a slogan, but we started from the very beginning when women want just to take care of their health and then they want to get pregnant, they want to prepare, they want to diagnose, they want to find answers to their questions, they want to learn more from doctors, and not only gynecologists, but also human reproduction specialists. It's something different, and they want to be referred to certain clinics. So this is the entire journey. And if you focus only on, I don't know, fertility diagnosis, you omit other sectors. You don't educate, you don't support on different levels. So this is this unique proposition for end users.
Also,
And
we
of course
start.
sorry.
We started from the scientific side, from the medical side, not from the business one. That's why it was focused on the treatment and also on the patients, not on the creating the business model. So that's why I think that we know everything about patients, we know about their treatment, and we know how to treat them well, because our IVF clinics are the most effective all over the world. As I know from the clinical trials which were made all over the world, the best efficiency is in the Poland and Czech Republic. So we know how to treat them. Now we just have to have possibility to get them to our clinics.